will be the CFP logo. Tails will be the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Ohio State, you will call the toss.
Tails.
What did he call?
Tails.
He called tails. If I dropped it, we do it again. And it is tails. So you've won the toss. You can defer. You want to receive. Which way do you want to go? Put your back to that goal line.
Waits at the goal line. Ryan Day said, come out swinging. We'll have to wait a minute or two for the offense to get out here. Lyle Love motions back in. And the first play is a carry to Love, who is going to be met and slammed down for a loss by Tui Molowau. Behind the sticks quickly. This is exactly what Marcus Freeman hoped to avoid in this opening series. It's a design run. Leonard able to plow forward and get most of those. Leonard changing things up. Play clock at 5. Quick release in the slot, and that time Mitchell is open, makes the catch, picks up about 9. Jadarian Price joining Love in the backfield. And it's Love on the handoff. Price trying to set a block. The Buckeyes fly to his direction and knock him down behind the line. It was Cody Simon trusting his O-line to pick up a yard. Leonard again. They could see it coming, but they couldn't stop it. It's another first down for the Irish quarterback on the... Leonard trying to make something happen on the move. Scanning, throws over the middle, and the catch is made for a first down by Eli Raridan, one of the 2 tight ends we'll see involved in the pass game tonight.
Well, watch him right here. He came in motion. What's impressive to me is this quarterback's going to improvise. Now he's got to find the soft spot. That's a really good job by a tight end.
Running left, Price breaks a tackle. Big stiff arm against the All-American Caleb Downs. Drop. 3rd and 1. Again, Leonard with the keeper, and yet again moves the sticks with little help as they drive the pile. Slow to get up.
Let's look at this. Talking about almost a 9-minute drive to start the game. What's going to happen here?
They have one more 4th down conversion in him. They're going to try to run it. He does. Slams forward. What an opening statement by Notre Dame. They're on the doorstep here with a 1st and goal.
He's got 8 already in the opening drive.
First down. Make it 9. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Leonard has to dig deep right away, but the Irish draw first blood. We've seen a lot of drives. That was special.
That was incredible. Well, the left tackle hasn't played all year. Watch him. And it's the guy that was supposed to start, tore a pec, in there just throwing guys around, opens that.
To the quarter. And off to Henderson, makes a cut. Trevion Henderson had an electric going. Irish elite on 3rd down. Pressure comes. Howard gets the ball out. There is Jeremiah Smith, makes the catch. It's 2 freshman All-Americans, Smith and Leonard Moore, number 50 for Notre Dame.
Side on that last throw from R.J. Oben.
Low snap, Henderson with a burst, breaks a tackle. Trevion Henderson has the edge and is finally going to be driven out of bounds. That's Xavier Watts.
That second level of the defense.
Henderson out. 5 receivers in the pattern. They pitch it to the edge. This is Quinshon Judkins, fellow running back, behind some blockers, makes a play to the 25. Picked up 15 more.
Formation with a couple of tight ends out in front, and now you're taking an elite ball carrier, just flipping it out there, kind of an extension of your run game with a couple blocks in front of him. Makes it tough on Jack Kaiser to make that tackle in the open field. And move him out there, see how the Notre Dame defense
does. They snap it to Smith, who came around, and the Irish were all over it. Xavier Watts, when he was in motion there. So behind the sticks on 2nd down, Howard has lots of space and flips it on the move, and that's Emeka Ibuka, who was brilliant. Howard keeping all the way. Both quarterbacks can move the sticks on 3rd down when required. And 2nd and 5, play fake. Howard flips it, Smith's got it, and the freshman just waltzes in as the Buckeyes score to answer the Irish. They've scored a touchdown on their opening possession all 4 playoff games now. Former Oregon head coach. Ray spotted it, but they couldn't do anything about it. So Ohio State gets even here. First minute of the second quarter. What a start to this heavyweight collision for the championship. Buckeyes drop 8 in coverage and still get pressure. Leonard has to get it out, and that's Mitchell Evans, the tight end, the outlet, who stopped at the 20.
On third down, and the other on the touchdown to Jeremiah Smith.
This is Abuka on the end around, stiff arm, and the receiver gets involved in the running game.
There to pick up first down yardage.
8th time he's carried it. That's his longest gain of the season. Play fake on first down. Howard looking down the middle and lobs it complete. Carnell Tate, another receiver that had a big game against the Longhorns. Howard has plenty of time, also has some space and takes off. Gets downhill in a hurry and scrambles for a gain to the 32. He's run for 7 touchdowns this season. Very effective runner, especially nearer the goal line. Wide open, Abuka, easy access. Hit hard and driven out of bounds. Christian Gray delivered a shot. Yep, QB keeper. Howard again moves the sticks. Both teams keep it a very old school with the
third down.
First and goal. Judkins slips a tackle. Quinshon Judkins dives for the end zone, and Ohio State makes it 2 for 2 and takes the lead.
Buckeye offense. Jaden Osbury, number 4, gets off a block and then takes that stiff arm right into the turf. I tell you, he's not the biggest back. He's 215, 220 pounds, but man, he runs like he's 230 pounds. Is the knee up? It is. The hand is down, but the ball is able to extend. That looks good to me.
This one comes in on third down. They got to hurry here. Just got the play off, and it never got going. The operation was a little sluggish. Another punt.
Boy, how quickly the entire Ohio State defensive line gets off the ball, especially up top with 33 Sawyer. That play just never really had a chance. From
that play was drawn up, so back-to-back 3 and outs after the 18-play drive. That's the longest drive in championship game history. Buckeye defense has responded since then. That's good coverage. Longest goal to yards to go at 7. Pressure does come. Howard is hit, but he gets it out, and it's Ennis who's loose on the far sideline. Quarterback stood in there, took a shot. Holden brought heavy pressure the last third down. Howard stood in and found Ennis showing pressure again. Howard again has time, delivers across the middle. That's another accurate throw. He is on a roll right now. Howard 12 for 12 tonight. Again, plenty of time, no pressure, just tripped up as he had tried to escape the pocket. Joshua Burnham cooperate, and Howard just has that locked in look. There's a long throw, lots of space for Smith, who comes back, makes the grab. Another first down. They're inside the 25. Howard escapes again and is going to be knocked down to the 12. Watts came flying up. He Howard looking across the middle and has space, takes up, touchdown! Sneaking open was Quinshon Judkins. And Ohio State stretches the lead with a 3rd long touchdown drive tonight.
In a zone defense, this is where Junkins is out of the backfield. But watch the defense in the eyes, the threat. Remember, Will Howard's been doing this and hurting him. Look at the 4 defenders. They're not going to let him take off and run again, even though it's zone.
And hit a deep shot against Texas. He was almost perfect against Tennessee and Oregon. Haven't had to employ that tonight. Judkins breaks free. Quinshon Judkins hits a sprint. And they'll finally run him down at the 5. An explosive play for Ohio State. Pick it up where they left off. grabs 70 right there. Goal fullback 49 in front of Judkins, as well as the three tight ends. Power formation, Judkins, easy, and Ohio State stretches and flexes. Cannot be stopped so far.
And this is a power play, that backside guard pulling around. Good block on a play side tight end there. Kazmarek had to do early in this game, which was running the football and trying to be ahead of the sticks.
You run it on 2nd and 10, though, after the incompletion. You end up with a 3rd and 8. Chris Freeman and the fine special teams coach Marty Biaggi have been known to use some fakes and some trickery, and they need something here. And the rollout pass is incomplete. They rolled the dice. Faison made a diving attempt, and Steve Angeli, the backup quarterback, was in there, took the up snap. Henderson again. Oh, the keeper, actually, they faked it to him nicely. Good ball handling by Howard, who keeps it, turns the corner. And their first stop on 3rd down, and now Jaden Fielding on from 46 yards. And slides it inside the right upright. So the Buckeyes,
we've seen.
It is the first down for Notre Dame since that opening drive. Leonard looking to throw on first on the move, and finds Bo Collins, who takes a shot. And they pick up.
You put together the roster you put together.
Leonard chased and knocked down Sonny Styles on the sack. No game for Ohio State here on 3rd and 19. Pocket collapses again with an arm draped around him. He delivers a downfield throw, tried to get to Mitchell Evans, and there's a flag in the play. Ransom.
And allowed him to get behind him.
Defense number 1.
Never really located the ball until it was late.
Automatic first down.
More penalties in coverage than anybody in college football this season.
But they're also trying to play smart to not give up those big plays.
Leonard bounces it to the outside, easily converts inside the 35. Pressure again. It's picked up, and on the slant, the catch is made by Jaden. Greathouse is free. Greathouse gets a block. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Offense comes back to life for the first time since the first quarter. 75-yard drive, aided with a penalty.
Greathouse, a lot of credit here. He breaks 2 tackles. The first on the backup corner, Jermaine Matthews. Then the safety, Caleb Downs. And look at the block downfield here by 10 of Chris Mitchell to eventually get him into the end zone. So
Faison comes in motion. Leonard rolling that way. Shovel pass into the middle, and an impact play finally from Jeremiah Love. And the Irish tack on the 2.
Credit, man. After that game, he has gotten this team to buy in, as they said, 4 more games, and they're close to trying to finish that off. ATT and Cody Simon and Caleb Downs, the players have definitely impacted this turnaround.
The backpedal and a throwaway on 2nd and long. R.J. Oben, and there's a flag. They finally got near Howard.
Personal foul.
This throws Howard down.
Defense number 9. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Again, this is a Notre Dame team coached by Marcus Freeman. They've been doing all the little things right since the Northern Illinois loss. Here they are trying to fight and scratch and claw to get back into this game, and it's the follow-through. It's not, oh my gosh, that was an aggressive hit. It was late tonight at all.
Abuka on a little reverse inside pitch. Nice play design, better execution. Abuka weaving and dodging tackles, lost the ball at the end. They run him down. They haven't made a signal yet. Yes, it is a fumble and the long-awaited takeaway. Viliamu Asa recovered it.
Drake Bowen, 34. Look at it. His hand on that ball's out. That's a recovery. Notre Dame
play is under further review.
Yeah, they're going to take a look, but that knee was up. Chris, just as we were talking at the break, you
just said they don't fumble, period. They did. And there's some belief in the building for the Irish faithful.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Notre Dame.
9. Leonard has time. Down the middle. Catch made. It's Greathouse, who's made 2 big plays in the pass game. In Ohio State territory, they get a 30-yard chunk.
They got exactly a matchup they wanted. Cody Simon, a middle linebacker, against their best receiver in Greathouse. The edge, but instead he's in coverage.
Leonard again on first down. Heavy traffic. And has to just throw it away again. There's a flag down in the secondary.
Holding. Defense number 1. 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
They've been doing it all year. That's 16 on the year.
Screen look. They get it down there, but trying to make something happen. And it's Jaden Harrison. Empty backfield on 3rd and long. Quick pitch to the edge. Evans makes the catch. They do get a sizable chunk to make it.
Got the tight end into the boundary with a size advantage right here.
Irish a good 4th down team all season long. They converted on 19 of them. Leonard has some time and delivers a strike. And it's a first down completion as Greathouse has become the pass game weapon in the half. Picked up a massive comeback, growing minute by minute, and they're faithful. Leonard looking to the end zone, lobs it up. A flag comes in. They tried to find Harrison.
Holding. Defense number 2. 10-yard
that wasn't
automatic first down.
They're due here on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do them a lot of good. From the pocket, zips it short, and it's broken up. Tried to go back to Greathouse, has been featured so much. Have to be alert for a fake. Again, the fake punt earlier was snuffed out. And the field goal unsuccessful. And the problems continue in that department. And the Irish come up empty. Blink. And it's still a 16-point game.
Close.
Howard breaking free and falls forward. Respect for Ohio State's goal line defense. Might 80 yards from the end zone. Jeremiah Love in the game. He's blocking for the quarterback instead of touching the ball. A nice job by Leonard to buy time and then find Collins across the middle. Across the middle, Evans, first down, Moore, still rumbling. Big fella deep into Ohio State territory, and the Irish got something going here.
If this is going to happen for Notre Dame, they need to convert, but they got to score before that 2-minute timeout.
Pressure, Leonard launching, Greathouse, major catch! Touchdown, Notre Dame! The flag will be picked up. Jordan Hancock in coverage. What a ball.
2 tight end look.
Jarian Price is the back. Leonard under center. And they try to get it to Faison on the end around. He throws it and makes it. Caught by Collins. And the Irish back within 8 with plenty of time left. Talk about guts, grit, and resolve.
And Lou Holtz is fired up. Notre Dame. And how about the call on the 2-point conversion? There's a really good look at it there from the AT&T connected cam. That's a touchdown for the Irish. And then the 2-point conversion.
We talked about the skill, the brilliance as an athlete. Faison, the 2-sport guy. Throwing is in his repertoire, right?
That's right. Bo Collins is up there. You know, he's on that play side. The entire Ohio State defense thought they had the play stopped. They came up to take Faison. Nobody stayed in the back to Bo Collins.
3 of them off to the right. Buka next to Smith. It's a QB run. Howard gets loose. They gave up the edge, and the quarterback makes him pay for a first down. Keeper all the way, and he's tripped up. Flying in to make the play was... It's a Buka motion. Smith is to the far right. Irish show pressure, crowd the line. Another quarterback keeper. The safest of calls. Predictable, perhaps. And
see the backers are moving. Here they come.
Heavy pressure, Howard delivers downfield, and Smith, he's got it! Jeremiah Smith hadn't had a touch in the second half until that potential game clincher.
Meaning they blitzed 7. They left everybody on an island, and Ohio State thinks that's a mismatch with Jeremiah Smith against anybody. Not only that, but the corner, Christian Gray, gave him a cushion. Family, all the Buckeye fans, LeBron James, I think they're tasting victory, including that man right there, Ryan Day, after that throw by Will Howard.
You miss it, and the Irish have hope. It's good. And Ohio State is going to walk out of Atlanta national champions. Marcus Freeman's team showed the trademark toughness and grit, resolve. The odds looked impossible. The longest, toughest postseason climb in the history of the sport. And after all that, it's Ohio State together at the mountaintop, champions of college football.